NFL touchdown to Greg Beatty.
Time to kick off another edition of Bumps, Bites, and Bruises. Alexander Wright could do nothing right on this day as he says hello to Lewis Tillman. It was one of those days in this league.
In this National Football League, there's 16 games in the whole season. If you can't get up for 16 games a year, 3 hours per game, then you shouldn't have a job.
Speaking of jobs, do referees have the worst jobs in the NFL? If not, it's gotta be close. Speaking of close, John L. Williams and Tommy Kane are teammates. So who gets credit for this tackle? We know who gets credit for this one. Lewis Billups, who levels Jim McMahon. But does Greg Townsend deserve credit for this late hit on Dave Craig? Not. And while we're at it, who gets the credit for the Redskins' perfect season?
I feel kind of guilty because I feel like I'm not coaching any better, and I'm working as hard as I can, but I've always worked hard. It's just that the players are, I told the players today, thanks for the ride. You know, they kind of loaded us all up, and we're on this magic carpet, and I hope nobody wakes us up.
Aaron Cox almost didn't wake up after getting drilled by Benny Blades. And thank goodness Ernest Gibbons woke up after being blasted by Eric Turner. Gaston Green got blasted on this play by Irvin Randall. And Simon says this'll make it too. Simon Fletcher, that is, of the first-place Broncos.
I got a feeling Broncos. I don't know. You started there.
Denver's a fine football team, as we all realize. And, you know, the obvious question is, where does that leave us in the division? And just without any question, we're behind the 8 ball, as it were.
The Pats have been behind the 8 ball all year. In fact, the coach seems to be the only guy who knows how to celebrate. Watch Stan Gelbaugh get crushed by Larry Roberts. Watch what happens when someone wanders into Eugene Robinson's neighborhood. And now watch the top of your screen as Michael Dean Perry asks Alan Pinkett for a little more elbow room. Like we said earlier, it was one of those days for Alexander Wright. Once again, right in the wrong place.